Hi, my name's Atriok, and I've been animating for a grand total of 10 minutes.
Hi, my name is Steven, and I've been animating for 10 days.
Hello, my name is Lana Bashinsky, and I've been animating for 10 years. I started at Blizzard Entertainment, where I worked on StarCraft 2 and Heroes of the Storm, before I moved over to Riot Games, working on the League of Legends skins team, where I did skins like Bewitching Misfortune, Dark Cosmic Lux, and Spirit Blossom Ari.
And today,
we each have 3 hours to animate a simple jump, which should be easy, right? Okay, we have 3 hours to animate this character.
Liam, which is a rig I've never used before.
all I have to do is get him to jump from here to here. Simple!
Each of these little things I can move up and down, left and right.
The hip control is over here, and it really sways pretty far out side to side.
Atriok currently has stretching enabled. This might be a problem, so...
Step 1, select the foot, and I move it.
First select my first foot, there.
And then I go to frame 20, and I move it. Oh, fuck.
Next, lowering the body.
Frame 30, and I move it. And then, watch! I've animated a kick! Go!
I'm gonna have him sort of come back and look to the camera while he does it. He's doing this. Step even slightly further forward. Okay, that's not so bad.
I'm gonna get the arms in a half decent position as well. Gonna bring it back, rotate it up, bring this in. This is my first animation. Look at that.
Let's get our 360 done. So he's gonna come into that move, but then we're gonna zero out the rotation of the spine, and then we're gonna squish him. Yeah.
3D animation starts with motion capture.
So here's a picture of Olympic sprinters, so you can kind of see the positions that everyone's in.
Okay.
When this leg is forward, this arm is back.
Okay. That's a pretty zesty jump.
This is the extreme, down to frame 9, and then he's going to pull back. That looks a little bit better.
When I'm doing really fast motions, I crunch it all up into a little ball, and that allows me to sort of fake it, and it just feels like a nice little bit of squash and stretch. Cool.
So this is good. We actually want this. I'm going to shift this over by 7 frames. And when I do that, look at that. Yeah.
We need to make these cliffs bigger. I go to object mode, and okay.
It's already been 20 minutes. We've only got a couple poses in, but at least I'm getting the spin out of the way early.
Just make Liam smaller so the cliff gap looks bigger. Now, I gotta be honest with you. Something about the scale down has made...
I keep on spinning.
What if I make my own cliff? Up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. He's shuffling. It doesn't look right. Oh, does it really? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I did it.
Watch this torso when I play it. It goes up and down. It makes it feel more natural.
It spins his fingers as the hand gets bigger and smaller.
The foot roll on this controller is really sweet.
So he's gonna go whoop and then down.
And that's how you get the power to make such a jump.
It like rolls the toe. It's kind of a cute little thing. I like it.
That's not bad. I like that.
He clenches his fist in determination and he says, let's-a go. That's my new catchphrase for my character.
Like he's really just like whipping it, like he's whipping a baseball.
I have him kind of doing this spin, and I think I'm gonna maybe regret it.
So he's already left the ground. He starts to raise his fist to the sky.
We're gonna work on the arms.
Tell me you're not seeing something beautiful.
Pull this in, pull you in a little in. I am replicating this arm movement, so it's a little stiff, but it kind of looks like a run animation now.
Let's get to this air pose. Put him up here. I think he's got to go this way. He's fine. He's a bendy boy. If you're like this and like this, to draw me like one of your French girls. Yeah, exactly. So he's gonna jump.
He should be twisting himself. Oh yeah, look at that.
Show an animator what that looks like. Amazing.
I don't know how he's gonna land though, you know? I think maybe he reaches with this leg first. Comes up, and then it comes down.
What if he does a front flip handstand? Holy! This needs to start traveling down. We need to start bringing him down.
So this is the exaggerated version of what I'm going for. This is too much. It looks very stiff. I need to see it in motion. Look at him. It's like he's power walking.
Grab those fingies, open them up.
Is this the standard Riot workflow? It sure is not. Far from it. But I say, do whatever will get the job done, baby.
His spine is snapped in. Now that I notice it, he does look a little topsy-turvy.
So I'm actually just gonna shift him forward.
Oh and I'm going to call that done.
Is it possible that I've bit off more than I can chew and probably should just made a jumping animation over the fucking cliff?
I mean, yeah, that's a run cycle if I've ever seen one.
All that matters is we have like the main shapes and especially the spins. Don't forget to save the file. You don't mind if I do.
I have 2 hours left.
I'm gonna make one more tweak before I move on to the jump. There we go. Copy it over. There.
So you could see that he goes super, super fast, and then he slows down, and then he speeds up again. That's super inconsistent when we want this to be a really, really smooth action. I'm just gonna legit delete those keys. Boom, boom, boom. Let's look at his translate Y, and we don't want that. That's feeling better already through this action.
From here, we need to spring. Now, is that what an elbow looks like to you guys? Up, forward. And then his neck pops out.
We live and we learn, and I still feel like it'll be better than somebody who was animated for 10 minutes.
Perfect.
Right, and that's what we're here for. Winning.
That's not right.
Yeah, you can kind of see it's like sticking around here. I don't think I want that more in. Oh yeah, look at that. I got the velocity right because his feet stick to the ground. There's a tiny bit of slipping, but nobody cares. Yes!
If you put it fast, you can't even tell. Vroop, vroop.
You feel bad for Atrioc? Don't. We all chose our path in life.
Bam. Bam. So he's going to wall run. He is going to handspring into a wall run. That way I have to complete the flip.
Now we're in the jump phase. Comes up, forward, and then joins. Yeah, it looks not bad. His up and down motion follows the curve of a ball being thrown in the air. So he's really getting some lift. Let's just, I don't know why it looks so good in slow motion. You go, boom.
He handstands. He oh, jeez.
First part of the run, we got our takeoff. Now we got our landing.
We got our beginning. We got the middle here. And then this pose got awkward.
I have an hour and a half. There's this weird pop that I can't explain with science. That'll fix the pop.
Atrioc is creating new animation pipelines. Get a little hand pose going. Bending all of these fingers a little bit. 2 knuckles, ting ting. There we go, huh? Look at him. What a cutie pie.
There's the pop. There's the f***ing pop. I found your ass. It jumps. It rotates.
Now we're going to do the landing. Okay. His other foot striking here. Land like this and then bloop.
I'm going to move his ass by hand. Move it up, down, this over, this over. Yeah, like that.
So he's going to start releasing this arm, catching himself, kicks his arms again, and he'll like barely make it. So this is the hip control. La, 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 la. It's like out to the side of the body. It just makes it harder for me to break. And then we'll scoot him over again. Typical Liam.
Well, I only have an hour left. I'm just going to make him absolutely biff it. I'm going to make him like catch his feet right there and his toes this way. So they're going to, and then they're going to bounce up.
Boom. I'm done. Handspring. Hits the wall. He's running. And he's there.
All together now.
It's typical Liam. Oh, that's better, huh?
Okay, so somehow he screws up his landing, so the foot hits this ankle. He's coming in hot, strikes the foot. The feet up a little bit. Feels weird.
What if I just copy paste everything? Like, what could go wrong? Paste. Step, 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 step.
A little pop up. We can use the clavicles as a little anticipation for the whole motion.
I need some way to disguise the fact that I can't do this.
I like to keep the arms close to the body when I do spins. Otherwise, then I have to think about them a lot more.
Just do a smoke bomb at the top. What if I put the cyber gun in the background?
I think I want this lower so that as he comes through this motion, he's getting ready, and then we can actually use this arm as like a little anticipation point. You can't really see it because it happens so fast, but it gives you just a little bit of energy. We
put a second cliff up here. He does a double wall jump. He hits that wall, and now he's walking on space. No, it just doesn't. It doesn't work. And also the cliff is moving.
And this should be higher.
He's gonna look at where his foot is placed. He's gonna keep looking down, look up right before it happens. Ready to jump. Ah.
He like pauses in the air and then he hits. This is too much. This should hit first, should hit second. Yep. Okay, that looks good.
So hits the wall, flips, and now I'm in the same problem. But I just am higher up on a cliff face. 40 minutes to get in the backflip from here. All the way over here, completely flipped.
And then of course the whole end. Shoop. Okay, so I'm gonna straighten him out as he comes through here and maybe some of the compression so that we can sort of unroll him when he gets to the top.
Oh, Matrix.
Pushing up on those tippy toes through this action.
And then as we land, this foot down here, is that not? No, it's not. I shouldn't lie.
Yes, look at that.
Why is his hand sticking out of his crotch? Wait, he's gone full exorcist.
Let's get the calves. Drop the shoulders. Up, and then we want them to come down.
An arm goes down here. Arm here. Kill me, Brandon! Kill me! Jumps. Front flip. Bounces off the hand. Hits the wall. Whoa! Whoa!
Yes, look at that.
And then his head trajectory is wacky because it's going out and then it comes back and then it goes out again.
This has taken a really long time. I cannot imagine how Atrioc is doing.
Fix him, please!
Maybe Atrioc just did such a simple animation that he's just vibing.
Please, God, fix him!
He got it done in 20 minutes
Monsters among us!
and just hung out.
Warped his mind and body and soul.
Because the polish is what really takes the most amount of time.
He starts flipping.
Like, look at this. This just little bounce took me like half an hour.
And then what?
Right now I'm looking at this arc on the head and you can see that there's like an L shape that happens right here. Ah, I found the culprit. Magic.
He's going to pause here and then he's going to swim his ass out of frame.
15 minutes left. Whew. Okay.
This is really falling apart at the end, hey? Up, over, that way, pulling in. You should be in. What is happening with this frame? I do not know. If this is any indication on how Atrioc is doing, it is not going well.
I do the flip. It's incredible. There I am.
We're coming up against the wire here. That might be too much motion now happening throughout the whole thing.
Bam. Strikes a pose. Guys, I think we're done.
Atrioc is at 1,000 frames. Damn, he's a real animator. 1,000 frames. Oh my god. Ah, it's so funny.
And I even have 10 minutes left.
10 minutes left. Should I add another foot cycle? I'm gonna go for it. Back down this way. He needs to be pulling across. Like that. This way. This way. This might be a bit too high. It came together.
I don't like anything that he's doing in this squat pose. I wonder if I delayed this frame. Shoot. It's kind of nice.
If instead I add a ball, it's gonna be a green sun. I need to like render it. Render animation.
So let's render some animations.
Holy shit.
We have like literally 5 minutes. 4 minutes.
We get there, baby!
3 minutes.
Backflip?
I'm done. I'm done for. He's the real gamer, and I'm nothing. I'm trash. I'm not turning motion blur on. How dare you suggest I hide my beautiful animation with motion blur?
I'm just gonna render some camera angles and rotate it 90 degrees. Grab it. Yeah. Look at that. Animation complete. Good job, me.
Life's gonna put obstacles in your way. And if you're not able to be acrobatic and adapt, you're never gonna make it to the top and strike that pose we all know you're capable of making.
Thanks everybody for hanging out, and I'll see you over at Atrioc stream. You rendered it or you play blasted it?
I don't like your tone.
But if you rendered it, it's like possibly a pile of frames in a folder.
It is definitely a bunch of JPEGs.
Yeah.
1,000 images. Render animation. All right. Wow, it looks even better than I imagined. Earth, 20
Are you sharing your screen?
47. Liam enters the scene. A green sun burns in the background. Now, our story begins.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
Oh, it's parkour?
Oh my gosh, it's parkour, but it's like the gravity's different.
What?
Oh!
What again? No!
Slow motion.
Bum, 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 bum. Boom! Green sun this summer.
Graceful.
And scene.
It starts really strong.
That's what I said.
And one of the things that strikes me is how quickly you seem to have broken his spine fully.
Medical technology is a little different.
Gripping.
I made the hand uncurl and handspring off. Look at that.
It actually looks like a graceful little pose.
He has stretchy bones, and I think he forgot to turn them off.
Well, I don't know how to turn on or off stretchy bones, Isto. I'm going to close this out.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was fun. That was great. I think my experience with UI animation and just kind of doing games in general has helped. All right, here we go. Nice and short. It's 5 seconds.
Oh, that was cute. Oh, and he crawls. Oh, that's
So that's
funny.
the animation.
I can really see how bad mine is when you show up from the front because my legs were never in the right spot.
The thing is that I'm seeing mostly is that your feet are kicked out wider than your hips.
Makes sense. So his foot should be over here because of the center of gravity and balance.
Yeah.
Forces him to be here. Right. That makes sense.
Oh, he actually trips on purpose. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then I got to hear it and I was like, uh-oh, out of time. And then out. This is where I was at yesterday or 2 days ago. Everything was going wrong. This was like literally 3 hours of practice.
What is with the pelvic thrust at the end? What is...
And then I did it again. This is the second time. Look at this. This is what I was going into.
You're not actually getting any height. You're just moving forwards.
I
It's
know.
so funny. What a gift.
Yeah.
I really want to see what you created.
So I wanted him to have a little bit of attitude and being like, yeah, I'm doing this even though it's easy for me.
That pose already looks better than both of ours
Yeah,
combined.
the pose is sick.
I'm always making sure the first frame and the last frame of your animation or have a storytelling beat.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
Whoa, he's got swag.
Wow.
So he's like, hey, I'm going to do this. He does a little 360 that I only included because it's hard to do spins. And
That's
then
so
I thought
sick.
Liam might reflect a little bit about how I felt about this. This is a little piece of cake. Baby. And then he comes up and he does
Oh, the shoulder shrug.
a little
Wow.
fix his sleeve moment.
Oh, whoa. That's so sweet.
Well, that's actually
that's-
awesome. This is badass.
Animation is a lot about thinking about weight and transfer of energy.
Not in my
kinetics.
experience, but okay. That's
So you can see when he flattens out, he's pausing to hold here. We've got a little bit of a cartoony timing on the jump through the air, so it's not a super steep angle, and then he gains a little bit more energy at the very end out of nowhere. If I wanted this whole pose to move together, have the first foot plant earlier, so then he can step forward.
making that step would have taken me an hour.
Yeah, as she was not even paying attention,
you weren't
she
even paying
managed to make it
attention.
look
Like
good.
that looks cool to me. That looks The last one we did at midnight, and it lasted till 3 a.m. And I was so exhausted. Appreciate it. Thanks again, Isto.
Hi, guys. After the stream, I decided to add a moody environment to Lana's animation. And while I do that, I just want to thank Atrioc and Lana for joining me. They really, really crushed it. This is the final video of the series, as we've been working on a brand new game, and I really need to start thinking about making devlogs. So make sure to subscribe, because trust me, you are not going to want to miss it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.